watching GRTV, my favorite. Wahoo!
How did Frogster end up with Tera?
Well, basically, we just we had this small presentation of the game. We saw it. We were very excited about it, and we decided that we have enough experience. We really like this kind of stuff. Bring the games, to the Europe, and we just we need to do everything to get this game, and we did, and the cooperation with Bluehole Studio is really good, and we are really happy with that. So for now, we're really truly excited about the game, about bringing it to European market, and as you can see, we're doing everything to really show the European crowd that the game is awesome, and it's actually gonna have a huge success in the European market.
What was it about Tera when Frogster first saw it that made you guys decide that, okay, we need this?
Well, basically, this is actually the most important features about Tera is that it's an action MMO with many features that are sometimes classic, sometimes very unique, very meaning of creativity. They are very advanced, and we just saw that this is a new approach to MMOs. It's something new, It's just a fresh gust of wind to the market, and that's why we said we really want to have this title, and personally, many people at Frogster don't play the games, our own games, because we are in the backstage. But for Tera, it's totally different. Okay, I want to play this game. Anyhow, I want to play this game. So for real, this entire crew's reaction was very positive. So we were very happy to bring this game to Europe, as I said.
You mentioned that it had some unique approaches. Exactly what are those?
For example, to go specifically to the features, free aiming. So this game is all about combat. So we wanted to implement a little bit more tactics into the combat. So it's not like you mark the character and you just mash the buttons and just watch for the health and if you're doing a correct amount of damage. You need to really implement tactics. You need to adapt to the situation as it happens, because combat is unpredictable. You cannot wait in front of, I don't know, the dungeon with the boss and say, okay, I'm standing here, you're standing there, and we are doing very specific scripted stuff. You need all the time to adapt to the situation, and with everything, not only from our side, also from the monster side. It's always, you need to be specific with aiming. You always can evade. You always can miss with everything. So you need to be really aware of what's going on and adapt your style of gameplay to what's happening on the screen.
And you said it also had traditional features. So exactly what are those?
Well, basically we have all the traditional features, like, I don't know, from the very basic like quests and everything to the auction houses, and many features are like, for example, guild houses, right? This is a pretty classic feature, but we have a totally new approach. For example, all the guild castles, all the guild sort of places within the cities are physically within the game. We don't have a one big entrance that is instance and everyone going there. You can go to buy a specific place within the city, which is actually there, and you have your guild house in there. So I find that quite cool, and there's a lot of features like this within the game.
Frogster's been around for quite some time and done subscription-based MMOs in the past. For example, Chronicles of Spellborn was a subscription-based game when it launched. But lately, Runes of Magic have been like the big thing for Frogster, and that's a free-to-play game. But Tera is going to be subscription-based as well. Were there any time that you were in discussions with Bluehole to make it free-to-play here?
Basically not, because the very design of the game is very fitting this kind of business model. So we didn't discuss about it. We just thought, hey, this is actually going to work, and we believe that this is a right business model for Tera, and that's as simple as that.
So you don't think there's any way that you'll change it to a more Runes of Magic-esque business model when it arrives at all?
I don't think so. I mean, as I said, the very design of the game is as it is, and we really want to go with this exact way for Tera.
But as we mentioned before, it's being brought from Korea to the US, and changes are being made to fit the game to a more Western audience, whatever that actually means. Which version are you bringing? Exactly the same version as the US version to Europe?
Well, basically the changes are very small. We just actually adapt the quests and text and this very basic features. We don't interfere within the game. We think it's cool enough. Well, basically not even cool enough. It's awesome, and we don't need to change anything. I mean, we just adapt the things that are obvious, right? So maybe some quest description and this kind of stuff, just for make it like easier for people to follow. But besides that, nothing. We just bring the game as it is.
All right. Thank you very much.